Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a mini brands create Krispy Kreme. So we did the Halloween ones, but these are just the regular ones. There is a super rare happy birthday one that looks really cute, but let's take the wrapper off and see which one this is. As far as I know, there's not a bump code or not bump code, like a pinhole or any kind of cheat to tell you what's inside, like there is with Miniverse. Well, this is super cute. We got the okay, there's one with like a frosting ring around the donut and a really cool iced coffee drink. Let's see which one that is. There's 9 to collect. Look at the rare though. That's adorable. And we got number 8. So there's also a 7, 6, 5 looks interesting. 4 looks cool. It looks like a cold brew. And then those ones, adorable. I really hope I get one in this style mug because I have a lot in those taller ones. But let's look. Okay, so we have some frozen latte, some cream cheese icing, a nozzle for the icing, tongs, a straw, and the Krispy Kreme hat. These are so adorable. This is the UV light. You can use this. I typically just use my regular UV flashlight, my lamp. The Krispy Kreme cup. And then the donut box. Sometimes these are hard for me to open. That wasn't too bad. Just a plain white Krispy Kreme box. And then they put the donut in the little paper bag, which is really cute. And hard to get out, apparently. There we go, and flying. That's what that looks like. It almost looks like a bagel. But we're going to throw some icing on, so it'll look better in just a moment. The first part of the instructions tell you to do the donut, because this stuff is some type of glue, and it's not resin. So it's going to take approximately 20 minutes to set up. And from the other ones I've done, they do dry pretty hard, so they don't really have much of a squish to it like I feel some of them have in the past. But let me see. I guess it doesn't matter which side. They both kind of look the same. But I get scared to do this part. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to squeeze and turn. It already doesn't look cute. I guess you can wipe it off and redo it. Looks like I'm shaking, so I'm trying to squeeze. Okay, let's grab a toothpick and kind of manipulate that. I'm typically not a fan of this stuff just because of this, you know, and then if you kind of try to stretch it out, kind of ruin those pretty lines. Like, I don't feel like that looks very good. Guess I could smooth it out so it just looks like icing on top without the cute lines. Or maybe I could smooth it and then drag the toothpick through it to give it lines. How about that? And that also makes me nervous for when we put this same material on top of the drink. Yikes. I'm not good at doing the little cutesy swirl motion. Okay. Now let's try to honestly, I don't really know. I feel like it looks better. Maybe if you wipe off the tip, you know, every time you make a line. Or do you think maybe now I can go back and do a small swirl on top? feel like that did something. What that something is, I don't quite know, but I feel like it looks better. It's kind of okay. What do you guys think? It's kind of okay. I just went to put this down off to the side and I dropped it on my hand like this. So now the kind of okay is like not okay at all. So I'm just gonna set it where I want it and fix it real quick. We're gonna be good. I wish I was recording whenever I drop that on my hand, because I bet, well, I guess it wouldn't help because you can't see my face, but I bet the look on my face was hilarious. This, ooh, nice and liquidy. I love that their bottles are very easy to squeeze. They're not like the mini first ones, which are kind of hard sometimes. But we're gonna dump all this in there, fill it up practically to the top. So it should be up a little bit higher. Put the straw in it, set it, and then we're gonna do a really, really exciting swirl that may or may not be good. I feel like I might have to hold this upside down a bit. But I like how they put their straw in, but it's like in the back. That way the whipped cream can kind of be like front and center. That's cute. I think in previous ones, I maybe put the straw in last to kind of manipulate or move the frosting. But obviously you can't do it like that with this one. Or maybe I didn't do that. I feel like I did, but I guess that wouldn't make sense. Because you wouldn't be able to add it if it was already cured. All right, that maybe all she wrote. I'm gonna stick this in there, poke that little air bubble. Maybe let it set for a moment. See if any other air bubbles come to the top. And then I'm gonna cure that. We are nicely cured, pretty filled up. There's just that little space there, which I think is how it's supposed to be, so that's good. Let's do the fun part. Now last time I put like a dollop in the middle to kind of build up some height. I feel like I've seen cupcake people do that. Let me wipe this off. It's kind of drying on the nozzle, which is totally gonna mess up that cool swirl that I probably won't be able to do anyway, so let's see. Go around. It is hard to squeeze. They don't fill it up very high, which I get it. But then it makes doing the swirls and applying that even pressure kind of difficult. Okay? She said, are you okay? I mean, I guess.
I hear you grunting.
I know, I'm trying to squeeze. That doesn't look the best. I think it needs to be squished, not squished, pushed down a little bit in the front. So I'm gonna go with my toothpick and kind of just try to bring it down like that. Then I guess we can try to swirl again.
I don't know how Krispy Kreme to swirl it.
Yeah, I'm not a good swirler.
Maybe I am.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks... No, I think I got it. Thank you, though.
Okay. How much may I help?
Yeah, there's like nothing left in here. That little tiny dollop is all that's left. So yeah, there's literally just enough product to do it. You got like one shot, that's it. No do-overs. There's not even like anything I could put on top to make it look better. I guess it's not too bad. Definitely not my best work. I think we could agree on that.
Yeah, we agree.
Oh God, I just accidentally dripped it. I'm gonna quit touching it. Let's let it dry and then I'll do side-by-sides of the donut in this. Okay, final product. A little rough. I should have straightened the straw too. It was sliding and I was like, oh, it'll be good. And and it's kind of hidden. So we know what to do for the next ones. I have a couple more. I think I have 3 more.
A failure.
A failure?
It's okay. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10.
A 5 out of 10. She's a rough critic. And my donut? What do you give my donut?
A 2.
A 2?
It looks like it was made by the side of a dumpster.
Made by the side of a dumpster.
Used with a...
But look, when you put it in the box,
bagel.
when you put it in the box, does it bring it up a little? You should see 2.5. You should see her face right now. Anyways, I mean, not my best, honestly, like obviously, but it's not my worst. I've done way worse. I like the boxes. I like that they're plastic. This is cute. Yeah, I should have held it because you can see the straw there too. But anyways, I like this resin. It's real liquidy. Bubbles come up, but like they don't show or form when you're curing it. I just wish they gave you the pre-formed whipped cream for people like me that can't do swirls. But anyways, I have several more of these, so stay tuned. See what we make next. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.